With week 2 of Team of the Season coming to an end, I thought better late than never to put together a ranking of those Master Set players. So these are the 6 Master Set players that were released this week and go over which ones I thought were best to worst in that order. Do need to mention all these cards are fantastic. I'll give reasoning for the ranking in each one. Let's get into it. So week 2, we did get the 6 Master Set versions. We've got the 96 Matthews, 96 Pastrnak, 95 Jack Hughes, 95 Victor Hedman, 94 Noah Dobson, and the 94 Thatcher Demco. Now, as always, please make your favorite players disregard this entire video, other than the people that are looking for the best competitive edge or the best value. No matter what, number 6 is going to be Thatcher Demco. Much like Connor Hellebuck, this is a very good card in terms of ability, stats, synergies, all of that. But unless you are among the hut rich, there is no reason to spend 40 Team of the Season collectibles, or roughly 600,000 coins, on a goaltender when you can just use literally any goaltender and you're going to get mostly the same result. It's all based on how you play defense. This is a fantastic goalie card, probably one of the best in the game for the remainder of the year, but still not worth investing in. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Jack Hughes. Now, getting away from the fact that there's no reason why he should have got a Team of the Season card in the first place, we are basically relying on EA just giving charity upgrades because A, the New Jersey Devils aren't in the playoffs, and B, he's not going to win any awards, and C, he's actually injured, so any new upgrades that could have potentially came over the last 10 days of the season, those are all gone as well. This is a great card, though. Jack Hughes has been very effective throughout the entire year, mostly because he had a skating advantage early on because he's so fast. He's got unstoppable force, which is among the best abilities in the game as the game gets further and further in, but you have to understand, even a forward under 6 foot with gold unstoppable force is still going to struggle against the 6'6" behemoths because the skating is not nearly as far apart as it was at the beginning of the year. It's got elite edges, snipe, shock and awe, shrug it off, and ankle breaker. I think the big downfall here is that he doesn't have make it snappy, which is proven to be one of, if not the best scoring ability in the game. Everything about this card is great, but when you weigh in the fact that there is no regular updates, I still think he hits 99, but we're waiting on EA to release that, and they've been so slow with those upgrades that I just don't have any faith they'll do it in a timely manner, and he's not going to get a regular update throughout the rest of the year. So he comes in at number 5. Number 4 is the 96 David Pastrnak. Now, again, just like Jack Hughes, this is an incredible card. Pastrnak cards are always very good in terms of scoring, and he's essentially a maxed out skater. He does need 1 or 2 more increases, but by that time when he hits 97 or 98, he is going to get 99 skating. He's got 99 hand stats, shooting. The only real downfall here is the 84 body checking, but again, Pastrnak is going to get some upgrades in the playoffs throughout the next month or so, depending on the length of the run. He's also one of the best goal scorers, so I just feel like he's got a better shot at getting regular upgrades. The reason why he's number 4 is that Gold 1T, while a very good ability, like it is a fantastic ability, it's the only way that you can score one-timer goals on a forward, essentially, in this game. It's just more difficult to set up. It's very situational with a forward, whereas a defenseman, I've talked about this a lot, they're always open at the point, so 1T is a lot easier to activate. He's got Make It Snappy, which is great. Unstoppable Force, fantastic. The other abilities are just not really ones that you need or are of substantial worth. All in all, still a great card. Just takes a hit in terms of the abilities, in my opinion. Coming in at number 3 is the 94 Noah Dobson. 6'4", 200, great size. He's got 1 million cards this year because he had such a strong start to the season. Now, the Islanders might not make the playoffs, so again, it might be a situation where we're hoping and praying that he gets regular updates, much like Jack Hughes. There's no guarantee on that. So hopefully he makes the playoffs, at which point he would have a better shot at getting some upgrades. He does have speed boost and enforcer defenseman, meaning that he can get 96 speed in the meantime, and he is very big. Elite edge, gold elite edges is not worth it in my opinion on a defenseman, but silver quick pick and shutdown is all you really need. So there is value in the fact that he doesn't need to have a ton of ability points locked up to make him effective. He's also 6'4", 200, meaning that he is one of the bigger players in the game and have a lot more impact for you over the next few months as we get into the late stages of NHL 24. Coming in at number 2 is the 96 Austin Matthews. He is guaranteed a 99, and depending on how the Leafs do in the postseason, it probably is going to happen sooner rather than later. You can throw speed boost on him right now, as well as checking boost to help out with his body checking stat. All of these Team of the Season cards have pretty low speed, which is frustrating because they're 96 overall. But once he hits 99, he's going to be one of the better cards in the game. Gold Make It Snappy is fantastic. Again, we talked about it throughout the whole year. Silver Quick Draw on your number one center is also great. He's got Silver 1T if you want to take one-timers with him, as well as Unstoppable Force, all of the ability combo that you need for a fantastic centerman. It's also Austin Matthews. His shot is different as well. There's no way to quantify it, but somehow it just goes in more than it doesn't compared to other players, so he would be my number 2 priority for this week's team of the season. Which means lastly, we get to Victor Hedman. Now, his skating is brutal for this stage of the game considering the cost. However, he does have speed boost and enforcer defenseman, meaning that he gets up to 95 speed. He is going to need a few increases to help out with that lower acceleration, but Victor Hedman is more than likely going to get upgrades. He will at least be in the first round, so there is that. And he might receive Norris votes. I'm not sure. The Norris Trophy outside of the winner is kind of up in the air, but we'll have to wait and see. It's Gold Shutdown for me, one of the best defensive abilities and overall abilities in the game. At someone who's 6'7", 244, just makes him so impactful, as well as Silver Quick Pick, all you need. If you want to go offensive and you throw a lot of wrist shots on from the point, Heat Seeker is a great option as well. Again, I think the 95 Victor Hedman is pretty piss poor considering the cost, but the 97 and onward, when the attributes have to take a massive jump, you're going to see one of the most impactful cards in the game, and the card that, in my opinion, is the best from this release. And to put my money where my mouth is, as you can see, I've got the 94 Austin Matthews, the elite version. If you have this, you don't really have to worry about rushing out and finishing Austin Matthews because you can make this set at any point in time. But when it comes to defense, I think that Victor Hedman is by far the best option, like I said, from this week. So I'm going to go ahead and make him on the No Money Spent team. Also, need to reiterate just how insane those Toronto Maple Leaf packs were. They funded a ton of Team of the Season collectibles for the player base. So here we are. I made my 40 Team of the Season collectibles, and we've got the Team of the Season Victor Hedman. And I can go ahead and slot him in. Like I said, before he gets the upgrades that he definitely will, Pronger is still the better card, I think. But nonetheless, once you mess with his synergies, you've got a heck of a card right now. Enforcer Defenseman goes on, and he's got 95 speed. So I hope that helps make your decision for the Week 2 Team of the Season release. The community release will be coming this next week, and I will have an update immediately. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.